So Ted Cruz is obviously a fun guy. He's a guy's guy, he likes to joke around. So he has some new merch he tweeted about. Show you're a proud member of the CruzCrew. Get your spring break gear right now. And it's a shirt with McConnell in the front, MAGA in the back. I don't know what message he thinks he's sending with that slogan. I don't like it. And I don't even know, like politically, he doesn't generally seem to get along with McConnell. Why is he branding himself as McConnell in the front? I get that he's trying to be cool and either he gets or he doesn't get that he's talking about spring break and talking about a CruzCrew when he just got in trouble for a tropical vacation. I just don't, he's just not cool. That's my takeaway.
Yeah, there's so many amazing things about that. But in terms of its mission is probably to make sure that if you know how some portion of the right wing has this thing about like chastity, don't watch porn, to save yourself for marriage and stuff. Well, if you need to do that, this would be your best tool for that. You put this shirt on and you ain't getting laid before marriage. Trust me. Okay. I mean, who looks at that shirt and thinks like, oh, the guy who put this on is probably really cool. Come on, I mean, even if you thought that, I mean, right before you'd be like, you know what, forget it.
Well, since this is Friday and I tend to like to try to look at the bright side on things, maybe we should be grateful that it's just the t-shirt and that Ted Cruz is not actually modeling this tank top himself, because I know I'll confess that I have gained some pounds over the pandemic, and from all the photographs, clearly Ted Cruz has as well. There's certain people who should not be wearing tank tops. So at least he's just advertising the shirt and he's not putting himself in it. But the more serious point in all of this, I think, is look, I mean, Joe Biden, for all the things that he said at his press conference, he was absolutely right when he said every time of year, except for the pandemic last year, January, February, March, there is always a surge in people who are trying to cross the border. It's up from March compared to February, which compared to January is the same thing 2 years ago. So this crisis, if you want to call it a crisis or a situation, it is exactly the same as it was 2 years ago. And this idea that all of a sudden Republicans are now spotting something that's going on to the Biden administration that hasn't happened before, that's nonsense. And it goes along with the nonsensical nature of Ted Cruz's merchandise, and anybody who really wants to buy this stuff, God bless them, God save them.
No, I want to make more fun of the t-shirt. So first of all, look, can't attest to whether Ted Cruz is an attractive gentleman or not, but I don't like, it's an interesting sign of what they think of their voters that they chose the ugliest picture of Ted Cruz to put on a shirt, right? Like, it's like if I put on a shirt, a picture of me with a double chin or, on a bad day, triple chin, why? Why would I choose to do that, right? Why am I trying to turn off the people that are on my side? And they think, oh yeah, we have redneck voters and they'll like this. I mean, why did Ted Cruz do the mullet in the first place? The guy went to Harvard. Mullet, Ted, mullet. You know why? Because he's a pander bear. And he thinks, okay, my voters like people who look like this. So yeah, sure, what do there's not a single person at Harvard who had a mullet. Okay, let's just understand who Ted Cruz is. So the way that he's pandering here is just like, it's so stupid and annoying. If you're a right winger, you should be more annoyed than I am. Like, that dude didn't want to have a mullet. He's basically making fun of you. It's and then what was it? The Cruz Brews or whatever the thing, or
CruzCrew.
CruzCrew. That's not a thing. And the McConnell in the front. No, you idiot. I know you're trying to pander to Republican voters, but the Republican voters don't like Mitch McConnell. They only vote for him because he's a Republican in Kentucky. His popularity among Republican voters is terrible, especially after he gave his speech against Trump. But he thinks like, oh, I really like McConnell. Boy, I'd love to be Senate minority or majority leader one day. I said McConnell on the front, right. But also like mullets in the back, or whatever you people are.
Well, mullets and tank tops, though, Cenk, they do go together, right? I mean, can we establish that they? I mean, that's a style, especially when it's warm out.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.